Hey, so have you been dealing with shoulder pain? Are you a golfer and you've been dealing with shoulder pain? Super common. Yeah, it's often pretty easy to fix. However, I will say you need to get assessed. You need to get looked at by a physical therapist. And if you're local, let's hop on a call. Let's get you a clear path of, showing you what you need to do to get this truly better. Because we need to understand here from the beginning that shoulder issues are likely going to be the result of other issues that are going on as a golfer, because there's a lot more to you than the shoulder. And likely, if you can't move your hips very well, or you can't move your torso, your spine very well, you're going to run into these shoulder issues as a result. And it may not be the result of having an actual shoulder issue underlying. It could be because your hips aren't moving, so your shoulders are having to move more than they need to. Now it could be just a shoulder issue in and of itself. But, I want you to understand that wherever you're having pain or discomfort, for golf, we need to be able to rotate our shoulder past spine angle in golf posture. If you can't, we're going to run into problems. We're going to run into inconsistencies. We're going to run into those in our swing, where you're casting, where you're coming over the top with the arms because you're not able to drop that arm kind of down, as some instructors may teach. You're not able to bring that down and get on plane as easily. And so that is a reason why we need to have that motion in the golf swing. And so that the forces that go through the arm and the shoulder during the swing can be balanced in how they're distributed across the different muscles and tissues. What does that all mean? You need to have enough mobility. You need to have enough strength in the shoulder. And you also need to have enough mobility elsewhere in the body and the other rotational centers, the spine, the hips, and the neck. And so making sure we get all those things layered into there, because that's going to all relate to the shoulder. Now, what's something that you could do right now? And again, this isn't medical advice. Understand that. You need to be assessed to truly get at the root cause, and that's really what you should do to get a clear understanding of what you need to do. But you can take a lacrosse ball, okay? You can take a lacrosse ball. You have a bone right here. It's called the scapula. It's shoulder blade. And you can kind of feel where that bone is. It starts kind of over here, kind of up here. Then we have a muscle in between. Now, if that muscle's tender just a touch, it shouldn't be. Normal tissue shouldn't hurt when you touch it. People call it trigger points. People call them knots. Healthy tissue to light touch, it shouldn't hurt. Now, if it does, I want you to be careful with whatever you do here as far as the pressure that you apply. Again, use this at your own discretion. But you can put a lacrosse ball here. You can go up against a wall and gently kind of pin that muscle and rotate that arm up and down. And so to get there, stay close to that shoulder. Don't come too close to the spine. Otherwise, you're getting into different muscles, which could also be having trouble too. But understand that that's just one piece of the puzzle. It may give you temporary relief. There's a lot of other things that go into this, like how well does your rib cage expand? How well does your shoulder blade move on your rib cage? How well does your arm, your shoulder move relative to that shoulder blade? It's all going to be related and connected because it's all relevant to the swing and to you as a golfer. So I hope this has helped you, give you some insight as to what you need to do next. I would encourage you to, if you're local or even if you're not, let's hop on a call and let's discuss, what might be going on with your shoulder, to give you a clear understanding and a clear path to see what you need to do to get better, so that this doesn't become an issue, so that you can play without having pain. So if you have any questions, let us know, and let's change the game.